blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz.
Hi, this is Mark DiCarlo from Movie Time, sitting in the back seat of a Rolls, and no, I'm not with a date. I'm with Mr. David Spellerberg of the National Heritage Gallery in Beverly Hills. What are we doing in the back of this Rolls Royce? Why are we parked? David, what's going on here?
Well, basically, Mark, about 4 months ago, the city of Beverly Hills sued me for being a public nuisance. And the reason why I was sued for being a public nuisance was for having parked my Rolls Royce in front of my art gallery for over a period of about 8 months. The city had given me 1,000 parking tickets. I paid all the parking tickets, and they decided...
You paid all the parking tickets. How much did that cost you?
The parking tickets cost $13,000. So we paid $13,000 in parking tickets, and then the city decided that wasn't getting me to move the car, so they then proceeded to sue me for actually being a public nuisance. After I was sued, you know, for the public nuisance, being a public nuisance, they issued a court order, restraining order, so that I actually had to move my car. I could not leave it here for more than an hour. I had to move it 500 feet, and I couldn't come back for 4 hours. So it didn't take us very long to figure out that if I had 5 Rolls Royces and 2 full-time chauffeurs, we could actually rotate Rolls Royces every hour on the hour and more or less play the Rolls Royce shuffle.
Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air? High hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time.
This has got to be expensive to pay these guys. Well, what does that run you a month?
Well, I almost hate to say it, but it's almost become a matter of principle now. In other words, I feel that the public's enjoying it, the people who come to the street are enjoying it. It's costing the gallery $8,000 a month to do this. And but I honestly do feel that the reason we did this to begin with is that, you know, people come here from all over the world, and when they come to Rodeo Drive, they come here expecting to see some glitter and glamour. They expect to see something exciting, and that's what the car is here for people to be able to enjoy it.
Are you getting any flack from other shop owners on the street? I mean, or is the city on you, or who's behind all this, do you think?
Well, to begin with, it was basically my neighbors. In other words, my neighbors felt that people were walking down the street and that they weren't looking in their windows, instead they were looking at the car, and they felt that the car was actually taking away from their business. That's always been hard for me to understand, because whenever you have something like this that draws people to this side of the street and it draws attention, it actually would, in essence, I would think, cause people to look in their windows, you know, because it gets them to stop and to slow down and to look on the side of the street.
All right, so David Spellerberg spends a ton of money on this every month. The city of Beverly Hills comes by here every 20 minutes to make sure that it's nuts, it's crazy. What else can I say? But it's Beverly Hills. For Movie Time here on Rodeo Drive, this is Mark DiCarlo in awe of it all.
Putting on the Ritz.